What's up, guys? Today we're back with another tool video. Today we're just going to talk about this wrench brand called Wera Joker. It's a European brand that produces these wrenches as well as sockets, extensions, all that good stuff, you know. And I just want to compare it to what we have here in Canada, such as like maybe a snap-on wrench, a MasterCraft wrench, or anything that is those mainstream wrenches here. So basically what drew my attention to these wrenches is basically their diversity in these, as well as, you know, just want to try new things. At first glance, the wrench, it doesn't look like your standard wrench. So we're going to compare a 17 and 17. It is shorter in length versus a snap-on. Let me see if I can grab a MasterCraft here. But it is the same as a MasterCraft. So I'm just gonna lay it down over here for a second. So we got the snap-on one, we got the Wera, and then we got the MasterCraft. So you can see all three different brands at three drastically different price points. You can see that the snap-on one is about, I'd say, an inch longer. As well, it has that little 15 degree angle for those tight spaces, you could say. As for the Wera one here, it is a open end ratcheting end, but it's not doesn't have a little switch. It has to be you have to flip it the other way, versus the snap-on one where you can just flick the switch. It'll go one way, and then you flick it back, and then it goes this way. Cool. Now, what drew to my attention is that this wrench is pretty good for tight spaces, as well as the price point. So one thing we want to focus on here is this part of the head. You can see it holds a 12-point nut, as you can see here, as well as a 6-point regular. And it also kind of has like that flank drive style grip on the snap-on wrench here, as we can compare. Right, you can see that there's kind of like teething here for the flank drive, and then you can kind of see it's somewhat similar. So the only thing that is pretty cool about this wrench here is that you see those little lips when you line it up. You can see that there's like kind of like a little edge for something to sit on, right? So we have a 17 millimeter nut here, and basically at a normal wrench you would normally goes through, right? You'd put a nut here, and then once you lift it up, it goes through, right? Standard for all across. Standard. It's a 17 standard, right? Same for this one, the MasterCraft 17, pretty standard. Well, the one cool thing about this one is, let's say you're doing something blind and it was a very, very tight space. Therefore, you have to go in blind. And you can't really put your nut through with your hand. This will literally hold it for you. That little lip edge here, lip/edge here, will hold the nut for you in the tight spaces. Literally, like. And it only works one way, which is pretty cool. And honestly, that's what really drew my attention to it, because like the versatility I can do with this wrench is pretty good. I've used this for about 2 weeks now, and I would have to say, like, in terms of how many times I've had to use this feature, I would probably have to say about maybe 10 out of like 50 times. So 1 out of 5 times, depending on the job. If you're doing a lot of engine work, I do really recommend this wrench versus a regular standard 6-point wrench. Even for a 12-point, it won't do it. But this wrench won't do it for the 12-point, but I found it really cool that it would do it for the open end, which is by far what I would be using the side for. Just overall, the wrench is not that bad. It's not a ratcheting open end like some wrenches have designed, but nonetheless, it is something that really intrigued me. So I'll just link the purchase or where to buy this from, and then the price as well as much as it costs, and then like all that warranty and stuff like that in the video description below. But yeah, I just want to share this cool, awesome wrench set that I found. And basically, this wrench set starts at 8mm and then goes all the way up to 19mm, as well as different color combinations. These color combos go across all their tools, like their sockets and extensions. Like if, let's say I had a 17mm socket, the socket on this little lip here would also be green, or sorry, red. So this would be red and then this would be red. Kind of how like Snap-on has like this design, Wera has this design. I'm not sure if it's patented, but I thought it was pretty cool. Kind of helps with like the coordination of things. And yeah, comes with a nice cool case, folds up really nice, as you can see here. So if you don't have a lot of space in your box, you can definitely tuck it away. Like you can just tuck it away and you should be good to go on space, rather than having like this big plastic tray here that just kind of takes up space and you really don't have any idea what to do with the space that it takes up. And then there's also versus this kind of a tray. Yeah, it really depends on your style. If you like this open mat style, kind of like if you're a cook, you like the holder like this, you have that option too. So yeah, if you like the video, remember to like the video and subscribe for more content. Peace out.